What's going on, guys? It's your boy Nate. I had watched a video of Opossum Bud here recently, and he talked about how the Pokemon hobby has drifted a little bit, and that depending on what side of the fence you're on, if you're an investor or reseller, that kind of stuff, you pretty much say Pokemon's not a kid's game anymore. It's for us millennials. But if the argument fits your narrative, you'll say that it is a kid's game, and it's the kids. The kids are the reason why the prices are going up. And I kind of wanted to talk about that a little bit, because part of it I agree with, and part of the video I could see where he's coming from, but the main part is where he said that the kids are getting the short end of the stick, pretty much getting shafted, which I totally agree with. I 100% agree. Kids are not able to afford product nowadays. Like, if they can't go to the store and buy stuff for MSRP, they're not gonna be able to mow enough lawns or wash enough dishes or clean enough houses or walk enough dogs or whatever the kids do nowadays. Make enough TikTok videos to pay for it. The prices are too, like, market price is too much for the kids, and we're gonna lose the next generation out of the Pokemon hobby if the market continues the way it is. They're not gonna have the nostalgia like what we did growing up, opening up packs, going to the card shops, going to the local shops and playing in the local leagues. They're not gonna have that, because they're not going to be able to afford that. Their parents aren't going to be able to afford that. A lot of the people that are missing out are the ones that are normal, average Joes working 9 to 5s, trying to make a little bit extra money so their kids can maybe have a few packs, maybe like a collection box or something. Then I'll play this little clip, and I'll from what his video was, and we'll put my take on it. Do I agree? Disagree? Let's roll the
side
clip.
of people going like, no, this is bad. You're actually keeping people from getting Pokemon cards. You know, kids, especially people that work regular 9 to 5s. They're not being able to camp out at these spots. You got people camping at GameStops. You got motherfuckers living there like it's a goddamn trailer park or something, hanging out right outside of GameStop, sitting there. They have no job to speak of. They have nothing to do. They can literally just take 3 days and just camp out in front waiting for some Pokemon cards, because they know they're going to be able to get themselves a nice solid deal out of the whole matter. Is it everybody that's camping out there? No. Is it the vast majority? Yes, it is. That is who is camping out there majorly, and that is who you see lining up outside of game stores and other stuff in droves. It's people that care about the money.
But he talks like it's not a children's card game. It's people. His main thing was the people that are saying that it's not a children's card game anymore, and like the reason why the prices are going up is the people camping outside GameStop, the ones that are trying to get product for MSRP just to flip to make a little bit of money, which I agree with. I think it was the first wave of Mega Evolutions, like, release. Man, I'll pass a GameStop on my way to work, and there's people already camping outside at like 7 a.m. when I was headed to work. Like, nobody that's working a 9 to 5 or like a normal job's gonna be out there waiting until at like 7 o'clock until 10 or 11 whenever GameStop opens up. The only people that are out there, for the most part, like 95%, are the people that are trying to get product at MSRP to flip, to make an extra $10 to $20 That's it. They're the reasons why the prices are going the way it is. It's not the children. It's not the normal people. It's the people that just came in expecting to make a quick buck. I completely agree with that statement of his. Then one last thing I'll touch on after we watch this clip that I agree with what he says.
Do and don't belong in the hobby, and I'll explain that, right? So you're talking about high prices and how kids can't afford packs, right? You got those people that come here, you got those fucking nice neckbeard fools come in and be like, oh, this is a Pokemon space for adults. This is what we grew up with. This is our space. Those kids don't belong here. Kids don't like Pokemon cards. It's not for kids. This is not for kids whatsoever. Get them the fuck out of here. This is for big, manly, tough men that like fucking Pokemon cards and ripping packs. You know, this is for the real alphas. This is for the real fucking millennial alphas that are out here stomping, right? So that's an argument take this way. But I've seen this with like the cards.
He talks about it's the millennials, our generation, the ones that grew up with Pokemon, that says that the kids don't like Pokemon, they don't deserve to be here. It's probably the same millennials that got out of the hobby because it was not cool, and then now they're back into the hobby because they can make a little bit of a profit. They don't really enjoy it. They don't like Pokemon enough. Yes, it's our generation did grow up with it, right? Like we were the OGs. I got back in the hobby because one, I enjoyed it growing up. It was nostalgia for me, but I also saw that there was a little bit of profit. Like I'm not like going to the stores and getting stuff for MSRP. I feel like you can have both. You can enjoy the hobby, and like you can see that with time Pokemon appreciates, and you can make a profit over time. Not like, to me it shouldn't. You should be looking to make a profit straight out of the gate upon like initial release. That to me is wrong, and it shouldn't be like that. And if you agree that Pokemon is not for kids now, you are part of the problem. Because if we don't allow the kids to have the same opportunities we had growing up, get that same nostalgia when they're our age, by the time they're our age, they'll be on to something else. They won't have that same connection to Pokemon like we did. Man, like, opening up packs, like, takes me back to going to the local card shop when I was, like, 8, 9, 10, whenever it first came, like, first was released with base set and fossil and jungle. And opening packs with my dad, like, that it brings me back. So, like, if I hit something big, like, it takes me back to, like, pulling the base set 2 Charizard. Like, going to the card shops and being like, hey, I'll trade you my like, this card for this card, or how much for this card. Like, trying to get that nostalgia to the kids now. That's what we need to do. Or we're lost. Like, the hobby's not gonna be around after us. Food for thought. Let's make it where Pokemon is available for kids and stop this profit mindset. So that's just food for thought. Let's try to be better, do better. Until next time, deuces.